My dear brothers and sisters, today 12th August, Monday, and today we are told the story of Ezekiel and his vocation, how he received God's vocation in the midst of a great vision that he sees. Because when he was 25 years old and he was among the Chaldeans in the slavery of Babylon, he also experienced a lot of difficulties and bitterness at that moment. But at the age of 30, he receives a vocation from God. And in that vocation, he sees the great light in the heavens. And this burning light shows the very brightness everywhere. And in that, he sees the throne of God, God sitting on the throne. And especially, he sees the angels singing hymns of glory for this God. At this moment, my dear brothers and sisters, we can see how God is with Ezekiel. But he also sees the four figures, especially in that scene. And in those four figures were one of lion, one of cow, then one of man, and one of eagle. And these figures tried to show him that some great truth. But when he sees around and he is really happy with that and very much pleased and taken up so much with that glorified God and especially the scene, he really felt humiliated and he fell on the ground to bow down before God. And in that bow that he hears the words of God talking to him and he is given a message from God. My dear brothers and sisters, when we see that Ezekiel was already chosen, normally the vocation has to come very sincerely from God and we have to very enthusiastically and especially committed response to God's call and work accordingly, which he did. My dear brothers and sisters, the second reading talks to us about how Jesus is among the people. And in that, there is a one man who comes and talks to Peter and asks whether your master really gives temple tax. And so he said, he does. So afterward, Jesus comes and talks to Peter and he said, Peter, if the children give the tax or the others, foreigners? And Peter says, the foreigners. So anyway, so he says, we are the children of God, but yet you go and put this hook in the sea and then catch one fish, and whatever fish you catch, you open the lips or mouth of that and you really take out that coin which is there, and that coin you give it to the temple master and pay the tax. And Peter was surprised. Amazingly, he saw a miracle and he took that coin and gave it to them and said, this is for me and for my master. And my dear brothers and sisters, he was so amazed at the time. So when we listen to the voice of God, there's some miracle takes place in our lives and we really respond to God. But remember that whatever Jesus felt, that it is official. The paying taxes is official. We have to pay the tax. And so therefore, it is obligatory on our side to pay such tax.